cruising in a 1968 Pontiac Ventura that you resurrected from the grave, and knowing that your dog enjoys it just as much as you do, it's one of the greatest experiences you'll ever have. Hey, welcome back to the channel. I shaved my beard. It's miserable. I hate it. Now my face is cold. We are going to be getting our frame for the Chevy Love out of the garage, which means everything's got to be running. Luckily, we kind of took care of that recently, but we'll go ahead and see El CAMINO start. I've got the Pontiac on the smoking banana right now, jump starting it, giving it a little bit of life, and we'll go from there. I gotta order a new microphone, so I've got no microphone right now. Ugh. Two pumps ought to do it. I gotta get this tachometer working. Alright, we'll let her warm up. On to the old Pontiac, rocking the banana's old wheels. She seems to be running pretty smoothly. She came out of her resurrection nice. .1 volts. I guess we'll see if this old 350 will kick off or not. That's the banana. Alright. Neutral. I don't have a clutch safety switch, so. Oh. Alright. Aha. Okay, that's gonna warm up. Things you like to see when your vehicles actually start the way they're supposed to. She's running. Sound a little bit angry. I can hear that Turbo 400 making way more noise than I want it to. That's where the whistling noise is coming from. Got good oil pressure. That's the old oil pressure gauge. Got good pressure. Got good water temp. Tack not working. Alrighty. We got a little life back into her. So she's ready to move. We need to let the banana warm up for a while, and I promised my dog that we'd go for a ride in the Pontiac today, since it's going to get up to 50. So I guess that'll be the next plan, is get the Pontiac moved up front. She's come a long way. Looking good. Tires right up. I love that car. This 350 is so freaking tired, man. That is just, she's worn out. She wants a new motor. Alright. Move her on out. This is ridiculously difficult with one hand. I love this Pontiac. I remember thinking I was never going to get a chance to drive it. And lo and behold, she has fired up and run quite well since we got her going. All right. Let's go see if the banana will move on out of her way so we can get that frame going. Still got to get the, oh, it's filling up the garage with smoke. That's why it's a smoking banana. Wow. I better move that trash can first. Oh, and my jumper cable. Alrighty, now we're ready. First gear is granny low, so pretty much second is first. Not the greatest brakes. Will she actually start again? That sounded weird. That sounded strange. Huh. Okay, well, on to the next thing, I guess. It's time to get our wheels back on our frame and scoot her on out. I guess we'll see if Shetland will actually start. I kicked on her fuel pump. Oh, I'm not very tall, but this thing sure makes me feel huge. All right. Of course it runs, because why wouldn't an 80 Love with the worst 4-cylinder ever designed run? But yeah, of course this hunk of crap runs. Legendary. Whoa! Just legendary. Raw powerhouse. This poor little truck. Alrighty. I guess I'll let that run for a few minutes so a little life goes back into her, and I need to stay focused and actually get something done in this garage. I just figured I'd start it. Alright, so it's a little hard to hear me because, as I said earlier, which hopefully you heard, I don't have my microphone. But also it's smoky as all hell in here because I let the banana just fill the place up. I gotta get this frame lifted up, get these wheels back on. We're gonna roll the Chevy Love frame out. We got our new coating on everywhere but the front suspension. We haven't done that yet because I gotta source some parts, namely ball joints, things like that, bushings. Then I want to pull the suspension all off. clean it, put it back on, send it down the road. However, right now it's just in the way, and decent winter project, but spring is about here, and now I need this place spruced up a little again. We got to work on the Banana. We got to work on the 70 Monte Carlo. We got some transmission work to do on the 72 El Camino Sprint, El Sprinte. And probably some body work on the Pontiac Ventura. So I need my garage back. Also, I don't know what to do with all these engines. I got a 350 small block back there. I got the 5.3 LM7 here. I got the 454 right here. I got the 4.3 V6 there. A 204R, a turbo 350, a 4-speed Saginaw, 4-speed Super T10. I have got to get some of these engines and transmission combos into some vehicles. The Monte Carlo, my friend Teeter machined apart for the transmission for me, so that should be back. Project should be back going again, where we can get the big block and the Super T10 in it. This Love, we got obviously a long way to go. It's frame up. The Banana, we got a lot of body work to do. It needs a motor as well. I mean, it's just everything. But anyway, let's get to work. You know, I wish I could find 2 more of these 6-lug turbine wheels. They actually look pretty good. We'll get some lug nuts on these so we can get this on the ground. Bringing it down. She's actually looking pretty good compared to what she looked like about a month ago. Still got to do my front suspension a little bit up there, but she's looking pretty. Now I got to get all this crap out of the way, move it out, and then I can actually clean up. Alrighty, here is our 1980 Love frame out in the daylight for the first time since we stripped it down. Got some stuff primered there, but all of this still needs to come apart and work on it. Rest of the frame though, is looking fairly pretty. Alright, now on to this nightmare of unorganized winter project, too lazy to put stuff up, mic stuff. That's what all of this is. I gotta get to work. This is all this dirt and crap. This is all the stuff that came off of that frame, and I actually wish I would have just plasticed off the shelves and walls and everything else, because I'm going to be cleaning dirt and debris out of here for freaking ever. But we're starting to get somewhere. Maybe. I have never been one for toolbox organization. I just put all the screwdrivers and handle tools, like, for whatever reason, all my pliers and my screwdrivers I put in the same drawer. Granted, I'm using these US General boxes and they are not the biggest, but I bought a bunch of metric tools for this Love. I'm realizing I need to find another. You know what? This is going to be my metric socket drawer right there. And some wire cutters. And I keep all my extensions and ratchets all in one drawer. So this is what I'm talking about. I mean, I've got all my SAE sockets in here. Most of my ratchets and extensions are in here. Well, actually, most are missing. Why is there a screwdriver in there? So, this is why I can't really do anything else till I actually find all my tools and get them back. I keep all my wrenches in here. And then, that means, this right here, the state of this drawer means that damn near everything that is a plier or, you know, anything like that, or screwdrivers, are scattered just amongst this garage in various places. So, yeah, we are in a state of disarray. I tend to get lazier when it gets cold outside, and then I think I'll pick it up. And well, this is actually supposed to just be my electrical toolbox, and we can see how that's going. And I'm certain my chemical cabinet is not faring any better. Oh, actually, that's better than expected. So, I gotta find all the tools, wipe them down. Hopefully that big block will be in the car soon. Hopefully this 5.3 LS motor will be in that frame soon. I have no idea what we're gonna do with our 4.3 liter V6 now. And forget about that small block Chevy. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. Man, this thing is giving the smoking banana a run for its money. Look at that. Will it open? Ah, damn it. Ah, that smells wonderful. That's not gonna... Oh, it smells quite rich. You can just tell that that's running exactly as intended. Pinnacle of performance. And it's got its moss growing on the side. Pinnacle of performance.
Sweet 95. Love the variety. I love it. Omaha's sweetest variety.
But yeah, all of this stuff, all of this is all wire wheel crap off that frame. Brand new, gave up on me day one. And, you know, it just seems like the right thing to do. Or the wire could just go off. I didn't even get a chance to send that on its merry way. As the first class on black, I don't know all the words. And things won't come. 30,000 feet of blue, probably Nebraska. I should probably learn this song before I sing to it. Who wanna live down there in the worst fucking winter? Gotta learn the words of this. Get like 1 out of 5. Okay, so it still doesn't look that great in here, but by comparison, you know, we do have all this area all swept up and everything. And despite an extension cord, I actually have my walkway back. But now, I'm willing to bet you there's at least 10 sockets in this pile of death. So before I put all this in the trash can, I need to make sure that all my tools are out of here. I cannot believe this much crap came off that frame. That is just ridiculous. I would have done this outside and waited for spring. Wow. So anyway, once that pile has been gone through, I've got these mats that I got a scrap tag from for work, and I'm going to lay those down all the way through. And I think that'll just be an easier surface to keep clean and maybe a little bit more comfortable to lay on. I don't know. But as soon as I get this pile, the tools out of that pile in the trash, these mats are rolling out. So far, dumping all this stuff. So that's kind of a problem. I did find an old pack of Miamis though. If you know, you know. I won't go into what Miamis are or where you get them, but if they hold a special place in your heart from a certain deployment, you know what I'm talking about. And I mean not one socket have I found in here. So these might not look like it because it just looks like a rubber mat. But I don't know. It's about 1/4 inch thick. And it is actually, both of these are remarkably heavy. I know this because Dad and I struggled to get these out of the truck through the snow in here. And at that time it was like, screw it, we'll just stack them at the side. So let's unroll them.
Got the whole crew here. I ain't seen some of them in forever. It's one of those never forget it, better stop and take it in kind of scenes. Everything's just right, yeah, except for one thing. You should be here, standing with your arm around me here, cutting up, cracking a cold beer, saying cheers. Hey y'all, it's sure been a good year. It's one of those moments that's got your name written all over it.
This might kind of turn out cool. Maybe.
Get help reaching your goals with JP Morgan Monthly, a new tool in the Chase mobile
That actually doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna have to put some weights on the ends to flatten it.
big and small.
Woo!
And see how changes you make today could help put them within your
Except that one wants to roll up on me.
From your
I'm gonna have
first
to.
big move to
I'm gonna have to get some weights
and the other goals along
on
the way.
here.
Well,
Alright, this is what you do with old car parts. This is why I keep them. Actually, I keep them because for some reason I never throw them away. But that'll help weigh that part down. The low gas tank will keep that spot down. The middle, I don't have a plan for yet. The back, I got some weights there. The tires are kind of doing it. But anyway, that's a nice thick mat. It's a lot more comfortable to walk on. I think it'll be cleaner. And then, you know, they were just going to throw it away. So one scrap tag and, you know, a little bit of elbow grease to get it in the truck and get it in the garage. But that's not bad. This is a lot better than what we started with a couple hours ago. So I like it. I like it a lot. And this frame actually looks good with all that crap under it. And now I haven't found all my sockets, but I should be able to find most of my frickin' tools. So we got that going for us. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks. That's looking quite a bit better. Not bad. Figure we'll end this video taking the Pontiac on a cruise with the one and only legend of the dog, queen of the fluff, Bella Renee Reginald Hampton. And she is ready to ride. Ready to go, baby girl? Let's do this. Cruising in a 1968 Pontiac Ventura that you resurrected from the grave, and knowing that your dog enjoys it just as much as you do, it's one of the greatest experiences you'll ever have. Have a good day, everyone.